Hey, how's it going, guys? It is Jaku. So, the year is coming to a close, so Happy New Year, first of all. And secondly, just kind of a recap on this year. Basically, it's become a lot faster of a format and all that. And it's gone from being Mermills and Fire Fist was pretty much the best metagame in the beginning of the year. Then March came around, Dragon Rulers became a thing, along with Spellbook Judgments. Spellbooks became a thing. World Championship, Dragons took it this year, and Spellbooks were the runner-ups. And after that, Dragons got the Banhammer as well as Spellbooks. Spellbooks didn't do so well with it, however, Dragons seemed to still manage to be a deck because even after that, they still managed to be able to top and all. So now that the December month has come around and the January 1st ban list has been announced, Dragons seem to finally have been hit to a point where they're going to be very, very hard to pretty much make as consistent and broken as they used to be. Although, knowing the player base and community of Yugioh, I'm pretty sure somebody's already figured out how to do so. Which, honestly, it doesn't surprise me. The deck by itself is extremely consistent. I've seen some very consistent Dragon Ruler plants and some Blue Eyes Ruler decks that are still running around in the area and they're still doing good. So, honestly, I think Dragon Rulers might be around a lot longer. I hate the deck, but it's probably going to still be around. I don't like to see decks die in the game, and I personally don't think a deck is ever dead, just as long as players still play them and remember them. But we all got different definitions. But yeah, that was basically 2013 in a nutshell. Just game got very fast, Dragons became a thing, and basically everything was in peace. All the nations were living in harmony until the Dragon Rulers attack. Very, very summarized. But on to next format, 2014. I am looking very forward to that because it's finally going to be a change of pace from Dragons. Pretty much anything that's not going to be Dragons now is going to be awesome to see. And other than that, I mean, I've been seeing a couple of other decks. I know Mermills and Fire Fist have been getting a lot of popularity again. And I've been seeing the new decks like Bujins have been getting a lot of support and they're becoming really popular. I've been seeing Karakuri Yugiohs, they've been getting a lot of support. And bunch of new decks. I mean, like Lightsworns, Gravekeepers, Chronomalies are getting new support as well. Madolches are getting support. Pretty much like any deck you can think of from the past is getting support. Even Archfiends got support. I was like very shocked by that. But hey, we'll never know. We'll see what the new format has to bring us. I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what's going to happen now with the game, now that pretty much it's just opening up another slate to see what can fill the gap now. I honestly think that top decks are probably going to be between Bujins, Mermails, fire decks like Fire Fist or Fire Kings, and then fourth spot is going to be a toss-up with anything. I always base it in 4 because I like to think of it the top 4 decks, the ones that always make the semifinals of a tournament. But other than that, I'm looking very forward to the next format, what that has to bring in for us right now. I've already decided what decks I'm going to be playing. As always, my fun deck and favorite deck of all time is always going to be here. I don't know if you can see him. That's my little buddy Neos. I've had this guy since pretty much Heroes came out. I bought the starter tin. I was like a little kid and I saved all my money for it, and it was like a big deal to me when I got him. So the deck has a lot of value to me. Even after Stratos got banned, I still play the deck and I still make it work. You can see my other game on another channel of mine against Gravekeepers, see how that kind of works out. But as a competitive deck, one that I'm investing in right now from the new sets, I'm investing on these little guys right here. It's the Ghost Tricks, and honestly, I love the playstyle of these guys a lot. I've already pretty much completed the deck itself. It's just a matter of waiting for the support that's coming out in Legacy of the Valiant, making sure that I get the cards in there so I can pretty much finish it off, and otherwise it's going to be good. Fun deck that I have, this is a fun deck that I decided to build this year. Has been, well, some of you might recognize it, some of you might not, depending on how long you've been to the game. It is Fableds. And you can look that up if you don't know what this is. If you know what it is, Fableds, then I'll let you know right now, it's not the Quasar build, because I used to have a Quasar, but people are pretty much hyping the crap out of that card, so I went ahead and I sold it, because it was at a really high price. I was surprised it got even that close. But not only that, but honestly, the deck, I've kind of grown tired of playing it to the point where I'm just trying to aim for one boss monster. So I just want to kind of make it a little diverse, making it a little bit just more like high-level synchro toolbox pretty much. That's how I'm focusing on it. And it's pretty fun so far. I've liked it. And this is a project deck. I'm just going to give a hint. I'm not giving any other details. This is Mass Chameleon. I'm not giving any other hints about what deck I'm making. This is a personal project I've been working on for a while. But otherwise, I hope that the new year is going to be a really good one. I look forward to everything that's going to be happening with the game. At least, I'm hoping that some troll isn't going to be out there and going to be trying to make dragons good again, and then they top at a regional or YCS, and everybody's like, oh, dragons are not dead. And then it's just dragons all over again for a third format in a row. But we shall see how things end up working out. Otherwise, I hope everybody has a fantastic new year. I will continue to be updating on my channel. I plan on getting active with what's going on. I'm working on a couple projects outside here and there, just kind of overall getting my life together. I've kind of learned a lot of lessons from 2013, looking back at it. And it was quite a year. I mean, we had a lot of things happen this year between the whole Boston Marathon thing happening, the chemical warfare in Syria, the government shutdown, and minor things and unimportant things like Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber's, things like that happening, but I honestly don't care about any of that. But with that being said, I shall see you guys all around sometime. Happy New Year. May you guys have fantastic 2014s and make a bunch of excellent resolutions that none of you are going to be following. And otherwise, this has been Jaku, and I'll catch you guys later.